Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and I am here as I told you that I'll be live at 10 o'clock in the night Indian Standard Time, and I'll be live at 8 o'clock in the morning as well. And hope all of you are doing well, doing great. As I said that I'll be answering you all the questions regarding English grammar or maybe spoken English, pronunciation, or if you have any question related to my channel, I'll be able to help you out with that. I guess you have gotten my invitation as well that I'll be going live. I'm new to the channel. I'll be live at 8 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock in the night. I'll try my level best to keep the time as it is so that it's convenient for everybody to join in. So first of all, we were going to talk about English grammar, right? So let's talk about, as in English grammar is quite vast. So if you talk about English grammar, we can talk about some sentences like assertive sentences, interrogative, exclamatory, and let's start with the assertive sentence. Assertive sentence is just normal sentences that ends with a full stop. Like if I'm saying I'm a student or I read in this school and I'm a good girl. Let's take simple sentences that ends with a full stop. Those are called assertive sentences. Then we can talk about the second one, which is interrogative sentences. As the name suggests, interrogation, if we are asking some kind of questions, right? So these kind of sentences ends with a question mark, of course, right? So if you're saying that, where is your school, or what are you doing, where are you going, what do you want to do? So these are all um, interrogative sentences that ends with a question mark. But it has to sound interrogative as well. If we say assertive sentence, that's a positive sentence. We can say that we are going to school. It's normal. But in interrogative, just to make sure that we emphasize, we have to put emphasis on sentences with a question that should look like a question. If I'm saying, where is your name? It doesn't sound like a question. We can say, where is, as in, what is your name? Or where do you live? So you have to emphasize like you are asking a question. So when you say interrogative sentences, if you're saying, where do you live? Where do you live? If you're saying, where do you live? It looks like an assertive sentence. So if you talk about interrogative sentence, you should also sound like you're asking a question. Like, where do you want to go? Because it has a question mark at the end, right? So that's interrogative sentence. Now let's talk about exclamatory sentence, right? Exclamatory sentences are the sentences that expresses our feelings, our emotions, right? Now it could be happy feelings as well. It could be sad feelings as well. It could be sounding excited, like, whoa, I won the game. Or if I'm saying, alas, somebody died in the family. Or if I'm saying, hooray, we won the match. So these kind of sentences are called exclamatory sentences, right? For that, we have to sound like that again in order to make that out if that sentence is really an exclamatory sentence, right? So if we are saying, hooray, we won the match, it's a kind of an emotion which shows joy. When we are sad, we said, alas, somebody died in the family, right? Alas, that gives us kind of effect which shows that we are not happy, we are sad about something, right? So we have talked about assertive sentences, we have talked about interrogative sentences, we have talked about exclamatory sentences. So grammar is important in order to have a good command over English, right? It doesn't have to be grammatically correct when we talk about spoken English, but yes, as in if we talk about the spoken English conversation, the conversation, it doesn't have to be like grammatically correct, but yes, you should have the sense of grammar so that we know where to use has, where to use have, when do we use past tense, when do we use present tense. So if you talk about tenses, we have present, past and future, right? And in present, past and future, those are also going to be vast. Like in present tense, if we talk about, we have simple present tense, then we have present continuous, we have present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. So we can talk about tenses also. If you think that you want to know about more about tenses, I'll be happy to help you out. But you have to just let me know if you are interested. You can write down in the comment box or in the chat box so that I can accordingly assist you with all the queries that you have regarding English grammar. Okay, so we can talk about that also. And first and foremost is that spoken English. In order to speak fluent English, you need to chat with somebody you are comfortable with. Like, how would that come natural to you? Like, how would you start speaking English? For that, we need to make sure that, let's per say that you have a colleague of your own with whom you are comfortable sharing all the stuffs, like, any personal matter, or maybe a friend of yours, or maybe a neighbor, or maybe kind of a brother or a sister you're comfortable with. In that case, you need to interact with that person so that whatever language, I understand that you'll be using the language initially, it won't be grammatically correct, but you will be at least comfortable sharing your emotions with that person who would not be telling you that you are wrong, or who won't be either laughing at you or making fun of you, right? Initially, it feels like, oh my god, I know what to say, but how to say it, right? And what if I say to other person, and other person, kind of cracks a joke that, this is not how it is supposed to be said, right? That's the reason why I was saying that in order to have a proper conversation, or in order to learn spoken English, you need to have somebody or trustworthy, or some friend of yours who can understand where you're coming from, and who is comfortable giving you feedback. Feedback is a must, guys. You should be open to feedback. You should not think that somebody is making fun of me or something, because if you are kind of confident, and if you know that you can do it, you should have that willpower in you. When you have decided that I will learn English for sure, no matter what, then you will have that kind of curiosity to learn English, right? For that, once you have that curiosity, then only you can learn English. Otherwise, if anybody will say forcefully that yes, go ahead and learn English, it's important, but till the time it's coming from within, that yes, I have to learn English, I have to prove myself, I have to do that kind of effort, it won't come natural to you guys, right? Same thing happens in diet. When you are dieting, till the time you come to know, or if the sound is coming from within, that yes, I have to do proper dieting, and I have to become fit and perfect, I have to look presentable, I have to fit in lovely dresses. If it doesn't come from within, nobody in the world can make you thin or make you fit. The same thing goes with English grammar. If you have decided, no matter what, you will be good at spoken English, that's when your journey will begin, right? So just make sure you're having that kind of curiosity to learn things. And once you get to understand that, once you have that curiosity in you, is when you can come to my platform. I'll be more than happy to all your questions, because I want such kind of audiences, or such kind of people who are really interested learning English, because in that case we can maybe arrange some live conversation, talking to people who are interested. I can maybe talk to that person, have a normal conversation, to make sure that English comes natural to that person. Because initially what happened is, even though I did my English honors, like, just giving you an example, initially I did my English honors, but from where I belong to, actually that place is like a very, you can say that they are not that pro in English. So English honors was my subject, I was very good at writing, I knew how to frame sentences in my mind, but then I had that kind of inferiority complex. Like, if I talk in front of people, what if the people make fun of me? And I was not able to frame sentences or build that kind of eye contact or talk to the person in front of me. I was very shy, very introvert, and I thought that, oh my god, he is asking me a question, how to answer that question without any fear, or without I was just thinking that I can answer that question, but fluency is what came in between. Moreover, I had lack of confidence also. So it comes with gradually with period of time. Like once you learn English grammar, there is step by step you know things that comes in place. First of all, you need to have that confidence. Once you build that confidence that yes, I can speak English, you can just go ahead and do that. You must need English grammar, you need that kind of fluency, you need that kind of eye contact, you need to be extrovert. You don't have to feel underconfident. Believe in yourself and just get going. Then nobody will be able to stop you. Initially, this is the same thing that happened to me when I came. Initially it was very difficult for me to speak in English for over, like, maybe a period of time. Like, I was not able to speak for more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes because I didn't have that kind of confidence. But slowly and gradually, when I started, when I came to Delhi, I learned that I have to learn English. In order for me to do that, I had a friend of mine with whom I started having conversation over the phone in broken English. Slowly and gradually, I got that kind of confidence and I cracked the interview in the BPOs, and that's how I got success. And once I got into the BPOs, and also, I was just having a conversation with my interviewer. Actually, that interviewer was very, very kind to me, and she was kind of saying that, don't be hesitant. I know that from the background you're coming from, you don't have that kind of fluency, right? So it will come over a period of time, but you have that kind of confidence, and I love your confidence. So that kind of, that kind of boost that was given by the employer or the HR manager, that really helped me out, and that built my confidence. And then after that, what did I do? Um, BPOs is business process outsourced, Aditya. Yeah. So nowadays I'm living in, like, I'm staying in Delhi. So we have different call centers. You can say call centers. You must have heard about. Like, there are so many BPOs here. Like, you can say Infosys, or you can say Accenture, or so, so many, you know, where we have customer service profile also. We have collections process also. So if you talk about Delhi, if you are from here, then you must be understanding what BPO is all about, because generally what happens. I was basically into American. I was having that kind of American accent because I was into a US collection process, right? So what happens is that it's business process outsourced. So what happens is that the other countries, they come to India because here, they hire people from here. There are some corporate sector for that, where the employees are there. They just hire those employees, and they have some kind of business, like, say, like per se, if you could talk about the credit cards, you have to do the upselling. Like, you have to sell something, maybe you can say the credit cards, or maybe a charged card, or maybe you are collecting a debt, or any kind of process, right? So they outsource that business to India, right? So that is what is meant by the BPOs, business process outsourced, which is commonly called as call centers in India. I guess I answered your question, or if you have any other question, you can please try and in the chat box. Oh, you're from IIT. Okay, so looking forward a job in IT sector. That's good. I wish you all the best, Aditya. Um, Okay, thank you so much for the compliment, Aditya. Actually, I'm very new to YouTube here, but I'm trying to do live streaming. So, okay, no problem. It's my pleasure. So, I'm here to just help you out, guys. If you want to just learn English grammar, or you want to have that kind of fluency or confidence, I'm here to help you out because I did my English honors actually, and That's the reason why I just want to educate people, or get that kind of confidence level in them, so that once they start their career, they are not feeling that they are left out, or they are able to have that kind of confidence. Because once you go for the interview, the first thing that matters is that you should have that kind of confidence. You should not feel introvert. You should have that, what do you call it, if you have to connect, you have to look into the eyes of the interviewer. That is called like connect, building that connect. And also you should have that kind of confidence level, right? um, so that will boost up your morale. And if you are able to speak nice English, everybody will be impressed. So everybody knows English. It's not that nobody knows English, everybody knows English. But how to present it and how to present particular sentences, that is what matters, right? How do we speak properly, or proper English? That's what matters. If we are asking a question, when we are just asking, uh, where are you from, right? So if I'm asking where are you from, if I'm saying where are you from, right? So there should be kind of emphasis on the word that I'm saying, where are you from? Then they'll be answering, oh, I am from Delhi, right? So the same way, you need to just make sure that you create a bond. You should have that kind of eye contact, right? All right, so you should have that kind of eye contact, you should have that level of confidence. And do not ever think that you don't have that kind of confidence in yourself. You are the best. Just think that you know everything. Till the time you have that confidence, you won't be able to speak uh, good English, right? So I was just giving you my example, that I come from actually a place where English is not that, kind of common, or it's not a piece of cake for everyone, right? But I slowly and gradually, I just learned how to speak English, and then I got into the call centers, and then I came into the call centers. And since I was into the kind of collections process in United States, that's when I started interacting with the consumers or the customers who were in America. Then I started just talking to them, and initially it was really difficult for me to mug it up all at once. Like, I was like thinking, what do they mean? Actually, what are they saying? I am not even understanding what they are saying, right? But slowly and gradually, I never panicked, and I thought, initially I thought, oh, would I be able to compete with them? Like, would I be able to answer their questions? Because they had a very different accent, and I was new to that. So I was thinking, oh my god, I'm not sure if I'll be able to answer all the questions. But I never gave up. That's what the spirit is. You should never give up. Even if you're starting from the scratch, and you don't give up, is when you can make a difference, right? Because it's never late to start, guys. It's just that you have to feel it. We can do it, and you'll be able to do it, right? So that's what I'm here for. Like, I came on YouTube because it's a very good platform, that gives chances to the people who has that kind of creativity, that kind of knowledge. So I thought maybe I can share my best practices, and if it benefits anyone, and if it comes to English, then nothing like it. I can just go ahead and I can talk to you in English. If you want, I can talk to you in Hindi. But my intent would be to make sure that I'll motivate you to gain that kind of level of confidence, so that you can crack any interview in English, maybe in English grammar, or wherever you go for the interview. Just be ready for it, right? For that, it's not that you have to be grammatically 100% correct, but yes, you should have that kind of vocabulary, and you should know the pronunciation as to how to pronounce different words, right? So that will come with the practice, right? So that should be practical. More of theoretical, it has to be practical. Like, if you build that kind of conversation, if you talk to any people around you, let's make sure you're talking to that person in English. If you're talking to that person in English, then slowly and gradually, you might not be 100% correct when you start with it, but yes, over a period of time, you'll be able to really improve yourself, and also the energy level and the level of confidence will increase for sure, right? And that's how you learn. Don't be afraid of your failures. Don't be afraid of what you don't have, but be proud of what you have. You can create that difference. It's just that you need to feel that from inside. I'm repeating it time and again, guys, just to make sure that you understand that in order to have, a good command over English, you need to have that confidence in yourself first, so that you can talk to anyone. Don't think that that person is far more intelligent, and that person is having that kind of level of confidence that I can't even compete with. Why do you think so? You are not less. It's just that you need to buckle up. And since it's a era of competition, we just need to make sure that you have that level of competition in yourself also. The moment you realize that, it's not late to begin anytime, guys. Okay, that is what I'm here for, guys, and it's good that you are coming here live to see where I'm coming from. I had a word with Aditya. Thank you, Aditya, for coming online. And I'm glad that you like the way of speech, and thank you about that. You are from IIT sector, so all the best. If you are from IIT, wish you all the best, wish you all good luck. May God bless you. And guys, if you have any questions about English grammar, as I said, or English pronunciation, I'll be more than happy to help you out. I can help you out with syllables, how to pronounce, or how to present certain words or certain sentences, right? It's important. In order to speak English, you need to make sure where do you need to put emphasis on the word and how to speak different words, right? So I'm here, and it took me, it wasn't really easy for me to have that kind of comfort zone that I am having right now. It happened after a period of time of almost 11 years, because I was into the BPOs, as I said, guys. I was with the call centers. I was working with them continuously, and it took me a hell lot of time in order to learn the American accent. And once I learned that American accent, you can see that accent in my tone. I'm not trying to be, kind of grabbing that kind of American accent. It comes pretty natural to me because it's been 11 years that I have spent time with the customers or the consumers from I'm sorry, from American country, from United States. That's the reason why I have developed that kind of accent. But I'm proud today because I'm able to speak in a fluent manner with utmost confidence, and I'm here. I can teach you, I can make you learn different things in a nice way, how to pronounce, how to present, how to use different words in the sentences. I have been creating shorts about English grammar, some of the difficult prepositions, which is used, like what is the difference between beside and besides, what is the difference between ask for and ask to, what is the difference between along and across, right? So there are so many difficult prepositions also. And as I said, guys, English is really vast, so it's very, very, very difficult for us to just make kind of a session wherein we address all the questions and get it over with. No. So that's the reason why I wanted to come live. I wanted to just let you know what my objective is. And I can also talk about my channel if you have any questions, if you have any feedback for me. I would love to implement those feedback, because I am very open to feedback, and I am open at implementing those as well. Because in order to become prosperous in life, or in order to have a nice career in life, you need to make sure that you should be open to feedback. Whatever feedback is given to you, you should implement those. And after that, it won't be a problem for you to become a successful person. That's what my understanding is, guys. If you have anything, if you have any questions, you can write in the chat box. I'm here to help you out with all those answers. I will try to answer all your questions, or rather, I would say. Since I am new to the channel, I'm just coming live in order to just connect with you guys, just to let you know that I'm here. it will be better if this could be a two-way conversation. If you have any questions for me or any feedback, you can just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to maybe implement those or answer those questions for you. Okay, I can speak in Hindi also if you're comfortable, or I can speak English. Either ways is fine. Okay, so I'll be coming live again, guys, just to let you know. I'll be coming live 8 o'clock in the morning every day, and I'll try to come live during the night time at 10 o'clock, right? That's Indian Standard Time. So 8 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the night, and it was lovely talking to you. Wish you all the best, guys. Take care of yourself. Stay tuned. I'll get back to you soon tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, okay? Do take care of yourself. It was very nice talking to you. Good night. Do take care of yourself. Sleep tight. I'll see you again, okay? Have a good night.